Hello everybody and welcome back to a little bit... Oh, I can go up and down? Oh! Welcome back to a little bit more of This Strange Realm of Mine. I've just discovered that apparently I can go up and down if I want to. Oh no! No, I can't. Okay, that's literally just going back or forth. I thought I could go up and down. Turns out I was wrong. I think going up would require me to, or would allow me to bypass having to go through these mountains and stuff like that. But yeah, this guy's not talking to me, so I guess I'm just on the boat, heading to wherever the hell. I'm back to the tavern, I suppose. And then I got Jackdaw with me, so I got a whole new person with me. The only person I haven't saved so far has been that weird sloth, because I found that like secret area. So I mean, I don't even think I can save him. I think that even if I feed him and give him the wine and stuff like that he wants, when you ask him to go with you, he like falls asleep or something like that. So I guess it's supposed to show that you can't save everybody. You can just suggest things to them. Alright, there's the door. That's where we need to go, so let's go there. We're going to go through the portal into the netherworld, basically. Because that's basically what those portals are. They're the portals from Minecraft that allow you to go to the nether. So, I mean... Got anything to say? Just me with my thoughts? Thanks. Awesome. So, this is pleasant, I suppose. So I'm guessing that there are multiple ways that you can finish certain areas. Like, you probably could have confronted and killed that guy if you really wanted to. But I'm choosing to go kind of a pacifist route this time, just because, like, I don't feel like this game really wants you to be violent. Like, it only wants you to be violent, it seems, in, like, certain things. So, alright, so we're in Tavern Limbo again, and we've got brand new people. Oh, there's a rifle there randomly. Hey, what's up? Not much, you. I'm reminiscing. Ah, what's the word? Why is the word so hard? Reminiscing. There. That's, well, wait. There. Was that so hard? Why are you reminiscing? See? Anyways, oh yeah, I mean, I guess I'm kind of lucky. I was dealt pretty good cards in life. I have anxiety and stuff and my share of problems and so on, but I'm dealing with it, you know? And there are people with so much worse cards, and what I've seen is either they blow your mind or they do nothing about it and they only complain about how unfair their lives are. Got an example? You betcha. You know the people who have lost their legs? Well, some just accept it and go run a marathon. A marathon. I couldn't even do that, and I have 2 fully functioning legs. That always amazes me. And the others? The complainers? I mean, sure, on one hand, if you're really ill, I guess there's a legitimate reason to complain and feel sad, but still, so many have minor disadvantages, and instead of trying to improve on these things, or try to shine in other directions, they just stop. Stop progressing, growing, striving for anything. They put the blame on the universe, and then that's it. Well, they are free to do nothing, sit there and rot then. Or, you know, do something. Get up, grow, write, sing, dance, whatever you want. Breathe in, breathe out. Whew. Yeah, you're right. No need to get worked up over it. Alright, well, I mean, they got a point. I mean, she definitely has a point there. Hey, can't stop thinking about the event in my village. What about it? Well, if some people can control a small number of people like that and still do so much damage, imagine how terrible a whole nation would be if converted into narrow-minded mindset attacking anyone who disagrees. It's sickening. What can we do about it? Well, not much, I presume. We should encourage people to think for themselves, even if we disagree with their opinion. But the problem lies in the fact that some people aren't allowed to think for themselves. Everyone should be allowed that simple privilege. True. Well, we can't change the world. We can only change ourselves. Hopefully, that will be enough. Alright, let's go read a poem. Yeah! I wonder how many poems Rat has, because this... How? How can you see me? How can you save me? How can you feel me? How can you fill me in? How can you love me? How could you lose me? How can I come there? How can I calm down? How? And then, ugh, I'm hungry. Awesome. Fantastic. Yo, hey, what are you up to? Not much. Think about the past again. Uh-oh, about what? Well, I'm just thinking about people who I've really argued with, and how pointless arguments really are. I mean, if we argue about specifics like facts, then instead of arguing, we could just look up the answers, right? And if we argue about something stupid like if tomatoes are tasty, well, that's completely subjective, so why bother? No one is right. There's no objective answers to all arguments. But what if someone thinks you've hurt them, but you don't? Well, okay, you got a point. Those things are much harder to solve, but I guess understanding and communication is key here. However, not everyone are super understanding. Some people seem to thrive in drama, whether they are aware of it or not. True, maybe try to ignore them as much as possible. Yeah, I guess. If these people start an argument, just say whatever and go on about your business. I'll try that next time. Wow, did I teach you something for once? Whatever. I'm kidding. Oh, okay. I like these people. These people are, if they're just multiple versions of me, then whatever. You're back. Did you experience anything interesting? Something about losing control and regaining it. Oh yes, an important lesson. There's a constant battle in this universe, in this dimension, between two poles. The very rigid logic that moves in straight lines without questioning its path of purpose. Then we have the chaotic or free pole that moves more fluidly. Both are necessary for any life to happen. If we only moved with the extreme logic without free will, we would move between 1 and 0 or 0 and 1 forever. On the other hand, if we had full control, we would be in a state of pure chaos. It's like turning on a TV without a channel on, a constant noise of randomness. The sweet spot is somewhere in between, where we're allowed the rigid logic to persist, only to override it from time to time. Now we have a moving pattern that tries to move back to its rigidness, but only to be pushed away again and again. Humans, for instance, have a heart that follows the rigid flow, and a brain that moves more erratically. You follow your heart, but think about a path with your brain. I think you've lost me. Sorry, I sometimes get carried away, but not realizing people might not fully understand what I'm trying to convey. I used to have these dreams. Well, visions almost. Dreams in which I had no control whatsoever. At first I panicked. I struggled to break free from whatever prison I was in, but I couldn't. I couldn't move an inch. I was without body, floating around a set course that repeated itself. It was like a roller coaster, with divine beings and insight along the way. It was strange, and no matter how much I tried, I couldn't get off the roller coaster. At that point I had given up. I realized I was probably going to be stuck there forever, and that's when it happened. I was freed from the experience. It's like that whole lecture was about free will, how we take it for granted, and it can only exist between a fixed logic and a fluxed chaos. Interesting. Has the opposite ever happened? Visions of full control? Yes, it happens, but usually I get a pre-made scenario where several outcomes can happen. As with the no control scenario, you don't let it you won't get out there until you've explored several outcomes. For instance, you can be put into a position of a commander on a battlefield. Depending on the choices you make as the commander, your army loses or wins the battle. If you lose, everything rewinds and you try again, and again, and again until you win. Sounds like a game. It is. Pretty much everything is. When you think about it, all a game really is a set of logical rules, a free will of choosing a path in these logical rules. Winning or losing is not really concrete or real, it's just a subjective agreement that you have completed the game. And mankind has plenty of games throughout history. Was it just to pass time? Or is it a reflection? Or even an understanding of the universe we are in? Could this experience be a game? Ha! Who knows? Anyways, I've kept you long enough. I'll open the door for you. Let's hope your next experience is a good one. Alright, so this is kind of like a weird meta thing where, like, the game realizes it's a game, but it's not I don't know. This beautiful morning rises at the speed of light. Kill and everything is facing it. Wait, I thought it said kill. All and everything is facing it bravely. The blind will see for the first and last time, as time itself passes slowly away. I await the day heaven falls down and destroys the illusion of life. Never shall we forget the death of... August? Yeah, okay. We envision its eternal rebirth. I wish to never see that day, though I wish to always see. This wishful thinking is like lotion to a restless mind. Where do we begin, and where do we end? I didn't expect this game to be this long, in all honesty. Okay. Okay. Apparently I'm in space now. Cool. Awesome. Oh, okay. I am weightless, so. Alright. So, what's the point here? I'm very confused. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, good. You came. Welcome aboard my ship. I'm Dogma. Were you expecting me? Yes, I attracted myself to you with my 3ED. Attracted? 3ED? Oh, that's right. You might not be from the same timeline as me. How do I explain this? You see, this device I have on my forehead, well, it's a 3ED, third eye device. So, what does it do? Short or long version? I'm interested. Long version. Okay, in my timeline, mankind slowly started to agree on one fact. This universe consists of every possible possibility. Yeah, or so I've been told. Good. Now imagine you being at the point of the universe, any time, meaning any point in the fourth dimension. From that point exists countless possibilities. So how do we choose it? We think about it and then we move towards it? Yes. Step one has always been about what outcome you want. Say that you are hungry and you have nothing to eat at home. You want food, but how do you get it? It doesn't automatically appear in front of you. However, from that point, there are countless ways to get food. To narrow down the search, you start to think where you get it. From the store, most probably. You could walk there. You have chosen a path toward your goal. But that doesn't require a device, just common sense. Exactly. Because some paths are very simple for us to see. But then there are other paths that are much more problematic. Let's say you want something else. Bigger goals. Harder to define goals. You want a specific position in a career. Find a cure for a disease or something like that. This could take years of trial and error, and you still might not get it. But you know that from your current point, there is a way, even several ways to get your goal. Now people started to focus more and more on what they actually wanted in life. Some reported that they felt an attraction from situations in life where it felt right to go a certain way, meet certain people, and so on. And it turned out that many times they were directly related to their goal. And you're slowly moving off my screen. Like intuition? Precisely. Something mankind has relied on for thousands of years prior to the modern and scientific era. So, we tried to find the intuition center in our brains, which turned out to be in the frontal lobe, or the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, to be more precise. How does it work? Dopamine. Your midbrain produces dopamine in the ventral tegmental area and transmits it through the mesocritical pathways to the frontal lobe, which then triggers your intuition center. You actually feel when you are on the right path. It's more important to remember that abuse of dopamine could lead to losing your ability to feel your intuition, and thus lead you astray from a healthy path in your life. Where does the 3ED come into play? Oh yeah, it enhances your focus, so when you imagine things, if you imagine something, it will be much clearer than when you need to, what you need to search for that goal. It's complicated. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. How come I'm here, and what are you doing here? I'm a space traveler. I had many questions about the universe, and I'll get back to that later, but I'm stranded. My ship's engine broke down, and my 3ED started malfunctioning. Sounds serious. What kind of malfunction? It is, for whatever reason, it is no longer attracts what I focus on, but rather my subconscious mind. Of course, I have very imaginative subconscious, and I think that's when things started to go sour. Alien creatures started to appear in the ship. The oxygen pipes are leaking, and as I said, the engine died. Can I help? Yes, in fact, that's why you are here. How come your device attracted me to you? It didn't. It steered me to you, your timeline. It was one of the possible paths in the fourth dimension. I tried to focus on a solution to my dilemma here. It sporadically chooses to work from time to time. Glad it found you. Well, what can I do? Take this wrench, so you can fix the leaking oxygen pipes. Also, for the alien creatures. What? A wrench? Can't I have a gun? On a spaceship? Have you gone mad? One bullet through the window or wall and we'd go boom. Okay, maybe not. It would be more like shrimp. Shrimp? Yeah, sucked into the vacuum of space through a tiny hole. Maybe your timeline didn't have the cult Wait, that cult classic movie from way back in the day. Anyways, get back to me when you fix the pipes, and I'll try to tinker with the 3D. Okay, so I got a pipe now. Okay, that I can hit people with, apparently. Alright, so there is one pipe. Oh, what are you? Alright, cool. It only takes 3 hits to kill those guys. Also, I was going to say, there's a pipe right here. Oh, do I have to physically do it? Okay. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, there we go. I was like, what exactly am I supposed to do here? Am I turning the wrong way? There we go. Oh. Okay, that'll work. Okay, can I get out? There we go. Alright, so one of the oxygen pipes is okay. That one's okay. Alright, it's cool. So where I came in from is okay. Now I need to go through certain... Okay. This is a bigger ship than I thought it was. Ow. Dickhole. Okay, so this was a bigger ship than I thought it was. Oh. Okay. Apparently just aiming at a direction. I like how they fly off. 2D sprites just flying off. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and do this. Try to seal that off. Okay, cool. Alright, that one didn't take too much. Alright, now it's time I gotta drop down into the abyss down here or something like that. This is gonna suck. Real bad. Alright, so let's go down a level. Ow. Oh, son of a bitch, I didn't see you down there. Okay, cool. I went down a level. There's a couple of pipes on this level, so I'm gonna have to... But I think I'm gonna have to deal with these guys first, so... They're like weird little, like... I don't know how you would explain these things. They're like weird, like ticks almost. Okay. I'm at 60 health. I might have to go back at some point and get heals. Oh, okay. Or maybe I killed them all. Who knows? Alright, let's do this. Try to get all these pipes. Alright, that's another one. Okay. There we go. There we go. Took him out. They're just floating around. Alright, there's another one. Another one is fixed. Can't seem to go in there. Oh, apparently I need to keep... Ow. Ow. I didn't expect that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Try to fix up these pipes. Alright, so I have absolutely no idea how many pipes there are, but I have to actually clear. When liars speak truth, the world has turned. Oh, okay. Interesting. I had to literally turn my head a little bit to read that, but... Alright, so... Let's see. I can't go through that door, so maybe that's all I had to do for right now? Maybe she's gonna give me a key, and I'll be able to... I don't know, something. They're still leaking pipes. Okay, well, then how the hell do I... Wait. Where is the leaking pipe? That is the question. Okay, so... Which ones are leaking? I can't go through that one door. It won't let me. I don't think. At least I don't think it will let me. Could be wrong. Okay. Where are you, leaking pipe? Okay. Can't seem to open that door, so... Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to figure out where I'm supposed to go, and it will be in the next episode because we're about 20 minutes in, so that works. But anyway, thank you guys very much for joining me. I am Flog, and this is The Strange Realm of Mine. Be sure you hit that like button, comment, and of course subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Are you gaming? Well, you should be. So get out there, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.